Yo guys, what is going on? It is me here, the Gangster Bro, and today I'm coming to you guys live from
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through
Bogota, Colombia. Probably one of my favorite countries, Colombia, to visit. One of the biggest criticisms I get whenever I say I'm going to Colombia or going to be traveling to Colombia, people always tell me, isn't it dangerous? And they always try and tell me to be careful and stuff. And honestly, I've always tried and convince people and tell them, I know Colombia was dangerous back in the day and it does have a bad reputation from when the cartels and everything were around. But honestly, now in today's day and age, it's a super safe country to visit, and I really can't recommend visiting it enough. I just wanted to go ahead and make a video here to just show you guys around and really just kill that reputation that it has, that it's, a very dangerous country that you can't really do anything in. So I'm going to just go ahead and just take you guys around and show you some of the more touristic spots here in Bogota and really just try and convince you that it's a beautiful country to visit, beautiful city here in Bogota to visit, and maybe change your opinion and convince you to come to the capital of Colombia here in Bogota. So I'm going to go ahead and take you guys along with me. Let's go. Let's see what we get into. So I started out by going to the Museum of Gold, or as it's known in Spanish, El Museo del Oro. This is one of the most visited touristic sites in the country, receiving about 500,000 visitors annually. It houses the largest collection of gold artifacts in the world, and walking around, you really just start to get blown away seeing the amount of gold everywhere. Just to give you an idea, I only recorded about less than half of what the exhibits in the museum have to offer, so what you're seeing is only a fraction of what the museum has. Together with the gold, you can find pottery, stone, shell, wood, and textile objects from the societies which lived in present-day Colombia before the Spanish conquest of the Americas. Probably one of the coolest parts of the museum was the offering room shown here. It is a rounded room that is almost completely filled with gold artifacts all around, and they play this old shamanic ceremony in the background while you view the artifacts. It was an amazing experience, and I'll let you just take a listen so you can get a sense of what it was like. Alright, yo guys, what is going on? We're on day 2 now. Pretty much all we did for day 1 was just checked out the Gold Museum. Didn't really get into too much other than that. Just ate some good food for dinner. I didn't really record any of that. I just wanted to chill. It was like a super relaxed day. Wasn't really much to do. It was raining after I went to the museum and everything, so there wasn't really much I could do. Just really stay indoors, and it was just raining like sideways. So I heard, from what I understand, that's kind of like what the weather's like here. Really sunny in the afternoon, and then it just gets super rainy in the afternoon. So pretty much you just gotta take advantage of the morning time when it's sunny and do everything you want then, and then afternoon is just more chill, and because it just starts raining. So I'm gonna try. It's really early right now. It's about 9 a.m. We're gonna go ahead and hike Monserrate, which is like the local trail here. It's there's a church on top. I went in the cable car. I didn't actually hike it the last time, but this time I figured I'd go ahead and just give it a hike. It's like an 1.5 to 2 hour hike from what I understand. I looked on AllTrails. Seems like it's a little bit of a more difficult hike, just because there's a lot of elevation gain. But we're gonna see how it is. I'm just gonna walk all the way there from here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and take you guys along with me. So let's go. Alright, I'm here in the main center right now, so pretty much where we're going to be going is right up there. Come one side up there. It's that church right there. We'll be hiking all the way up there. Follow this trail over here. Alright, still just walking here. Pretty much the path we're going on. Some construction here. Still on the way to Monserrate. Here we are in Monserrate. Time to start. Just to show you guys where I'm at though, I'm right here. These are already getting pretty crazy, and we're barely any of the way up yet, so I think it's definitely going to be nuts once we work our way towards the top. Alright, so being from Florida, I'd be lying if I said this trail wasn't kicking my ass, because it definitely is. I'm used to being at sea level, and right now I'm at about 10,000 feet elevation. I think like 9 or 10,000 feet elevation, somewhere around there. Definitely the view here already is crazy. Barely made it any of the way up the trail, but I'm just gonna fight through this and do whatever it takes to get to the top. Definitely just being used to low elevation though. I feel like I lose my breath so fast here, and I work out a lot, and I'm already losing my breath just walking up this little elevation that we have here. So definitely crazy. Alright, still just making our way up here. Can't really tell from the camera, but the elevation gain is crazy here. Super out of breath right now, fighting for my life. But I think the view of the top is going to be worth it. Alright, I'm just taking a break at this point because I'm freaking tired. But so far, I mean, the views have been absolutely nuts, and can't wait to make it to the top. It's definitely going to be well worth it. I mean, just the scenery along this hike has been absolutely gorgeous. So I can't wait to see what's at the top. Alright, so we reached our first really good viewpoint.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go.
Alright, we're almost at the top at this point. Been going for about 2 hours now. Alright, so from this point forward, I feel like it's going to be pretty easy, pretty smooth sailing. Just pretty flat terrain for the most part. Killed most of the elevation gain at this point. We got a little bit of steps here, but that's about it. I'm not going to lie, it's way easier now. I was dying, and I still got dying just because that elevation gain, it was just a steep, like 2,000-3,000 feet. They just went up, just straight stairs. But we're almost there. 2 hours later, well worth the view.
No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go. Through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go. Through the wastelands.
Yeah, this is absolutely worth the view every time. The view up here is absolutely insane. Alright, so it did start raining as anticipated, but we did make it all the way to the top up here. This is the view from the top. Absolutely crazy, honestly. And if you guys are wondering where we started, it was right there in that plaza. So we went all the way up this mountain, zigzagged all the way up, and ended up here at the very top. It was about 3,000 feet of elevation gain, but you can't tell me this view wasn't worth it. This is absolutely beautiful. You can see Bogota from like every angle here. It is raining a little bit, so the visibility isn't as good, but I mean, you can still see like everything from up here. Absolutely insane. The view is just really so worth it, and if you guys are ever in Bogota, I definitely recommend doing this trail. View is absolutely crazy. And just to zoom in on where we started, so you guys can get an idea. That first video I took, when I said I was in that plaza, I was right there. just to kind of show you how far we came. I was feeling like a little bit of a bitch because I was getting tired, but honestly, now that I'm looking down, I'm like, wow, I cannot believe I really just hiked from all the way down there, all the way up here. It's kind of crazy. I honestly give myself a pat on the back because that was not an easy hike at all, but I definitely recommend it. The views are absolutely insane, as you guys can see here. You can even see El Dorado Airport, which is the international airport for Bogota, all the way off in the distance. And just so you guys get an idea, this is the downtown of Bogota. You can really just see everything from up here. Okay, so at the restaurant on top of Montserrat right now, there's restaurants up here and like vendors and stuff. But went ahead and got some food because I'm starving after that. It was like a 2-hour hike with a bunch of elevation gain. It was pretty even nice from the restaurant here. But I got some food here. I'll go ahead and share it with you guys. Got some ajiaco. It's a typical dish from Colombia. It's pretty much chicken soup, best way to describe it. Got some avocado and then rice and a colombiana. All some pretty typical stuff from Colombia, and pretty much just ready to dig in right now. So let's get to it. It's ajiaco. It's absolutely delicious. Got some potatoes, chicken, nice and hot. Absolutely friggin' incredible. One of the best Colombian dishes right here. A typical dish of Bogota, and honestly one of my favorites. Okay, so I did get some pretty sick drone shots for the video, but apparently you're not actually supposed to be using a drone here. So very good to know if you ever come to Monserrate, make sure you don't use a drone. Luckily, it was just a security guard that got me. He said if it was like the police or anything, I probably would have been in a lot more trouble. But he kind of was just chill security guard. Just was like, hey man, just stop filming. And they didn't make me delete any of the footage or anything. So I do have that for the video here. Alright, so successful trip to Monserrate. Definitely a beautiful hike and one I'd recommend, like I keep saying. But right now, gonna head back to the hotel room. Probably got like normally the way back down, always when it comes to incline hikes, it's always way faster to go back down than it was to come up. So I'd say it took me about 2 hours to come up, so I'm gonna say it takes me like an hour to an hour and a half to go back down and get back to the hotel room. So just gonna go ahead, make this journey down. Pretty much just straight decline now, as the way up was incline, so it's pretty much just the opposite. So go ahead and take you guys along with me. Luckily the way down is always easier, so let's go. Alright, so making my way down, and I was actually able to get some pretty sick drone shots courtesy of these two cool cops that actually, they just didn't care. They were just like, yeah, you can take one. They were kind of like out of the path of like the main area, so they were just like, yeah, they were like, it's not a big deal. You need like a permission, but they're like, we don't care if you take it. And I was like, all right, bet. So they're some super cool cops. But yeah, they actually let me take a bunch of drone videos, and I got some super sick shots I'll be throwing in the video of Monserrate and making our way down. This is the trail right now. Even the way down is just absolutely gorgeous. Everything about this trail is just beautiful, and I love it. Okay, and I went ahead and included here what the hike pretty much was from a bird's eye perspective on the drone. Pretty much this is everything we hiked in the video. Just a little bit more at the end because where I was actually recording from was not the ends. Probably about a half mile to a mile up from there. And just wanted to add, for anyone wondering, this trail is super safe. There's pretty much cops just all over it, as you can see here. Pretty much up and down. I saw about 30 to 40 cops, I'd say.
Through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go. Through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Ok, para mi gente latino, la bajada es mucho más fácil que la subida. En realidad ni siento nada, ni siento cansado ahorita. Y es bien fácil ir bajando. No sé, no me siento cansado como yo sentía cuando yo estaba subiendo y estaba muriendo. Okay, so what I was saying for my non-Spanish speakers is basically the way down is way freaking easier than the way up. I was dying on the way up. I was sweating like absolutely crazy. I was literally dripping sweat, and now it's like I just feel super chill on the way down. Okay, like I was saying, even on the way down, the view is absolutely incredible here.
Till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go. Through the wastelands, through the highways, and on
Alright guys, so we pretty much made it. This is like the final stretch at the end. And this is the viewpoint pretty much. Super dope. Honestly, it wasn't too bad of a trail. In hindsight, probably took about 4 hours, I'd say, out and back. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably give it like an 8 in terms of difficulty, just because of the elevation gain and lost. Definitely, if you're older, it's going to be a little bit harder to do. Yeah, that's crazy. There's just some freaking horses here. I'm saying, I've seen all types of wildlife on this trail here. From chickens, to dogs, to cats, to horses, squirrels, birds, everything. So definitely, I mean, it's been just super, like, beautiful nature trail. I'd say, like, one of my favorites that I've ever been on and experienced. And I've been to a lot of super cool trails in different countries, different states, and this one was definitely, I'd say, in my top 10. Super cool trail. Definitely recommend it. At this point, all that's left is pretty much to go back to the hotel room. I'm almost back at the trailhead, so from there I'm probably just going to walk back to the hotel room, and I'll catch up to you guys, with you guys then. So I'll see you guys then. Also, just wanted to include this. This is the base of Monserrate, and as you can see, there is cable cars and a train type of system that I've taken as well that takes you all the way to the top. Here we have what was once the house of Simón Bolívar. Kind of cool, it's closed right now. I wish I could go in, but unfortunately they are closed. I have to admit, probably one of my favorite things about Bogota is just the amount of green area there is. A bunch of people are just sat out here having picnics and stuff with their friends. Flip the camera around so you guys can see it. It's just a beautiful green area. See all these people out here having picnics with their friends. And I mean, I was just over there, but over here, this is like historically the house of Simón Bolívar, if you know who that is. He lived here for a period of time. Here you can tell we're in a more Americanized area because we have some of America's finest establishments like Dunkin' Donut and Starbucks. But yeah, this is the plaza back where it all started. So pretty much made it all the way full circle. I recorded that first video, and that's you right there. That little bench right there is where I recorded the first video. So we pretty much made it all the way back. Okay, not gonna lie, I felt like I had to treat myself after that hike, so I got myself a brownie ice cream cone. Freaking tastes amazing. We're actually just all the way up there. So I took some of those videos, so definitely we just hiked like crazy all the way back down here. Had to enjoy this and treat myself here. We got ice cream. It's freaking delicious. I got it right here at this place. Grapes and waffles, but they have ice cream too, so. I saw a bunch of people with these coming out of there and looked incredible, so I had to get one. Alright guys, so I'm back in the hotel room officially. It's been a super long day. Freaking tired right now, as you can probably tell from my eyes. I'm so freaking sleepy right now. I'm ready to just pass the hell out and get out of here tomorrow morning. I'm praying everything goes well. Right now there is a Category 5 hurricane headed right towards Florida, so my flight might get canceled. If so, I'll just spend more time in Colombia, and there will be more to this vlog. But if not, I hope I make it back because I have work and stuff. So I really do hope I make it back to Florida. This will be the end of the vlog. It's been real, and honestly, almost every time I come to Colombia, it's just an amazing trip. I definitely recommend you guys come and visit Bogota or just any part of Colombia, really. I mean, it's just a beautiful country. And I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe for more. Until next time, see you guys later.